Welcome to another episode of Game Time. I'm JP Murrieta, and this week we're at Grants High School, home of the Pirates, and head coach Mike Furby. Thanks for joining us this week.
Thank you for being here. Appreciate it.
Number 2 in the state. Let's start right there. Did you think you were going to have this kind of season, this successful?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, after last year, we came into this season with expectations of being right where we're at. And moving forward, we expect to continue this.
Why this year? Why now? Why this success you're having?
Well, a lot of it is our off-season commitment from a lot of these guys. So we have an off-season program where we're in the weight room over the summer. We have 18 fall games that we play. So a lot of that's probably from that. I really believe that.
Earlier this year, you picked up a big district win against defending state champ St. Pius. What did that win do for the program and the confidence level and the momentum that you guys have?
Well, I mean, we come into the season knowing that we could compete with them. Last year, they beat us twice in district play, and both games were 3 runs. So we knew coming in with our off-season that we put in the work, that we're right there with them, and we can compete with them. So,
what's your philosophy with this team? You mentioned off-season a lot. Does it start there? What do you have another message or philosophy as the year goes along?
Well, we just, it's a fine line with these guys. I try to let them be who they are, you know, at times, and sometimes there's a line that we got to stay on that other side. And so letting them be who they are and compete and kind of get under other teams' skins at times because of the way they just kind of chirp and get after it. And they're relentless, basically.
Letting these guys be who they are. Who are they? Who's getting it done for you?
Well, I mean, it's a team effort, really. I mean, we have 5 pitchers that we lean on. We have, at any time, can throw whoever. So I feel like it's an advantage for us because we don't have one guy that everybody looks out and they can go, okay, we're going to get him. They don't know who they're going to get, and anyone we put out there, we're confident with. And at any point in our lineup, I feel like we have guys that can contribute at any point, 8, 9, 1, 2, it doesn't matter. So,
what's going to carry you into a deep run into the postseason? What do you need more of at this point?
Just to continue what we're doing. I mean, I think we're starting to peak. We've kind of early season, we were juggling lineups and putting people in some different positions. And I think at this point, we've kind of figured out who needs to be where. And so moving forward, I think we just continue with that process and keep doing what we're doing.
You're on a 9-game win streak, 5 shutouts during that stretch, by the way, with a big game this week against St. Pius. Right. What do you need to do against them to get another W against the Sartans?
Just continue what we've done, right? Mm-hmm. So we got to go out. We don't know who we're throwing yet. We haven't made that final decision. So whoever that is, we just got to go out and make plays, have quality at bats. You know, we preach that a lot with these guys. It's about your quality at bats, getting deep in counts, drawing walks if they're going to give you the walk, and hit when you need to hit. So,
what would it mean to Grants High School, the community of Grants, to reach that final game, lift that blue trophy at the end?
I think it would be huge. I mean, we're a program that prides ourselves on that, competing, being in the state tournament every year for the last 7 years, 8 years we've been, except the year after COVID, we kind of was just a little bit of an off year. But since then, we've regrouped, and it'll be huge. I think it'll be big.
And what do you expect out of these guys? Only a couple more games left in the regular season. What do you hope to see? What do you expect out of them?
I expect to see us to continue to progress and to hit that absolute peak when needed, which will be state tournament time.
All right, well, let's hope you peak at the right
All
time.
Right, I appreciate it.
Thanks for joining us. Good luck the rest of the season, guys. We'll be back with more Game Time after this. Are you living the life of an athlete? The New Mexico Activities Association brings you Life of an Athlete, a resource for students, educators, and parents to understand the challenges students face. Athletes, 1 night of drinking will negatively affect your athletic performance for 2 weeks, and athletes who drink or do drugs are twice as likely to get injured. Alcohol's effects can reduce a high school athlete's potential by as much as 20 to 30%. Are you living the life of an athlete? Log on to the website to find out today.
This high school gym used to be packed most nights. Not anymore. Do you know why? Because bad behavior by fans, especially adults, has caused a shortage of game officials across the country. You see, without officials, we can't have sports. Don't let this become reality. It's time for a change. Let's bench bad behavior for good.
Hi, I'm Gabriel Marquez from Grants High School, and welcome back to Game Time.
Welcome back to Game Time, presented this week by the New Mexico Public Regulation Commission 811 DIG. Last May, longtime Cebula softball coach Gene Victor retired after 37 years. This year, the Cougars have a new head coach and a home run hitter that is real close to putting her name in the history books.
Up, 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 up.
The Cebula Cougars are under the leadership of Oscar Medrano this season, who took over the program after 17 years at Valley High School.
Sometimes it can be difficult when you have a transition and when girls are used to a certain type of style and so forth. And coming from Valley, this has been really a new experience for me.
The Cougars are led by senior Jalen Montez, who's been playing the game for about 9 years. It's easy for her to pick her favorite part of the game.
I think mostly just hitting. That's like my favorite, just running bases, hitting.
You don't have to run much when the balls go over the fence. Jalen is the current New Mexico leader in home runs this season. She says she changed her mindset at the plate for her final year of high school.
My mindset throughout the years has been like, oh my gosh, I didn't hit today, or I went 1 for 3, you know, but this year I'm like, I'm looking for this pitch. I already know she's gonna throw. I'm just trying to be like smarter because I know I have it. I've always had it ever since freshman year. But it was just more about going for that first pitch or finding my pitch.
I've never seen production like that from any kid that I've ever coached. I've had girls that can hit, have some pop, but not on a consistent basis like her. She's just, when she makes contact, that ball's going. And I've seen her hit some shots really, really far.
I'm mostly thinking line drives or like situational hits, pretty much. Like they kind of just happen, so it's really nice.
Jalen says she did set one goal heading into this year.
Yeah, actually break the record. So that was my whole goal. I was working all off season with it with my hitting coach here. I think I'm gonna get really close. I'm not gonna be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna do it, but I'm definitely really confident. I've gotten this far, I can't stop now.
The New Mexico singles season record is 19 home runs. Jalen has a couple more games left to try and break it before playing at Midland College in the fall.
Jalen is currently tied for the home run record with 19 on the season. Albuquerque High's Jasmine Griego also has a chance to hit that home run record mark. She currently has 18 with a couple games to play in the regular season. Let's take a timeout and check out the latest Max Preps baseball and softball polls.
I'm Jesse Neto from Grants High School, and we'll be back with more game time after this.
We wanted to take this opportunity to remind you, if you haven't already, make sure to download the NMAA 24/7 app. It's free, and free is cheap. Chances are likely you have a phone in your possession right now, so go to the App Store or Google Play and download the free NMAA 24/7 app. It's the best place to find schedules, scores, highlights, and follow your school all year. And here's the best part, we will have giveaways all throughout the year. You will be registered to win just by downloading the app and signing up. We will have prizes from Dick's Sporting Goods, Dion, Sonic, tournament pass giveaways, free tickets, and much more. You like free stuff? Then download the NMAA 24/7 app. The best place to find tournament brackets? The NMAA 24/7 app. The easiest way to find out when your team is playing next? The NMAA 24/7 app. Where can you go to find out the final score you're looking for? The NMAA 24/7 app. It's all in one place, the NMAA 24/7 app. So go to the App Store or Google Play and download the free NMAA 24/7 app.
Do you love sports? Do you want a front row seat for exciting high school sports action in New Mexico? If the answer is yes to either of those questions, then becoming an interscholastic sports official may be right for you. The New Mexico Officials Association is looking for individuals age 15 years or older to serve as officials in 10 different sports. No experience is necessary and training is provided. If you're interested, call 505-923-3110. That's 505-923-3110. Or go to the website nmact.org and click on the Officials tab.
Welcome back to Game Time from Grants High School. In just a couple weeks, we will tee it up at the State Golf Championships. Just last week, we got a sneak peek with the 5A preview, and we also got an early look at who could be lifting the blue trophy again.
Centennial High School claimed their first girls' state golf championship last season, and they're one of the favorites to win it again this year.
There's a little bit of pressure, but I think our girls can handle it.
The Hawks beat the field by more than 30 shots at a recent 5A preview tournament at Twin Warriors Golf Club, where they lifted the blue trophy last season.
We've been playing pretty good this whole season. We've been playing really good, so I'm confident we can do good here.
We're in a pretty good spot as of scoring wise. I feel like we practice really hard to prepare for each tournament, so I think we're in a really good spot right now.
Centennial is led by seniors Alex Armendariz and Brooklyn Mays, who both finished in the top 5 individually at state.
Me and Brooke were the team captains for the girls, so I think we do a pretty good job in, keeping them in composure and stuff.
So what's it going to take to win back-to-back blue trophies?
It's going to take a lot of hard work and trust and just patience.
They will tee it up at state on May 8th and 9th.
The 4A preview is scheduled to be played later this week at the Santa Ana Golf Club out on the Santa Ana Pueblo. That's going to do it for another episode of Game Time, presented this week by the New Mexico Public Regulation Commission 811 DIG. Make sure you tune in every week. You never know where we're going to show up, who we're going to talk to, but you do know where to find the most high school highlights. It's right here. We'll see you next time on Game Time.